Hello guys, here's another wonderful tutorial on baby retouching, photo retouching in Photoshop. How you guys doing? I hope everything is all going fine. Well, compliment of the season. Alright, so let's get into what we have for today. We're going to be doing frequency separation on this photo. But before that, I just want to mention some few things after fixing some few things I fixed before getting to Photoshop. I actually use Capture One most of the time, sometimes Lightroom, and sometimes any other ones. To point out what I fixed in this photo, I'm just going to take it up a little bit. You can see that the image, the skin tone is not actually the same. The skin color, you can check on the baby's face, we have some yellows and this rough edge right here, and then on the baby's arm and body we have another type of skin color, reddish, and something kind of, so it's hard for you to tell the real skin color. But what I sometimes do is that I just pick the one I want. Is it I take in Capture One? If I'm editing it in Capture One, selecting the skin tones, I just either pick the reddish one or the yellowish one. So I actually pick the yellowish one, and actually I can change it back to the this kind of the feel, this one, this color right here, this one, this little side. I can change it back to that one. I can change it to this reddish one. I can change it to this yellow one. But let's see the one I chose. I've edited it in Capture One, and if you want to see that video, you can actually comment below, and then I just most people don't use Capture One, so that's why sometimes I don't post the videos. I just try to post the one they use in Photoshop. So let's get right into it. This is the after editing it, and likely I chose the one on the arm because I found out that most of the color of the hand and the rest is actually that color. So I actually changed the ones on the face to this one, to this view. So right now what we're actually going to do is just to do some frequency separation and remove those things we don't want to see on the face and on the body. So let's dive right into what we have. I'm just going to drag this one above the ones we have, and then I'm going to duplicate it twice. If you have your frequency separation action, you can actually run it, but for those of you that don't know how to do frequency separation, follow up. So this one, I'm going to name it color. I'm going to name this one texture. So we want to separate the texture from the image and the color from the image. So this one, I'm going to turn off the texture layer, go to the color, and then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and I'm just going to blur it just like so. Let's go to 5 this time around, 4.9, then click on OK. I'm going to let's rasterize the layer. No need for that. I'm just going to rasterize this one. Good, and turn it on. Select it, go to image, apply image, and subtract, blending mode, subtract. For the layer, choose the color layer which we blurred right here, and then click OK. And now we have succeeded in separating the texture from the color. So you can see the texture, and then for this one you can see the color. So I'm going to join those two together and then put them in a group, and I'll change the blending mode of the color to linear light. So we have our image back. You can see nothing's actually this different from the two images if I toggle it on and off. Now let's try and fix the texture. So for the texture layer, you are going to use the clone stamp tool. For the color layer, you are going to use the mixer tool brush. So I'm just going to rasterize this one back. So let's go. Now let's click the texture layer. Let's click on the clone stamp tool, and then the same way we normally do it. Say you want to remove these pimples or this right here. You are going to hold down Alt, sample a place close to it, right, left click, and then release the Alt button. You get this sign, and then over the put it on the place the spot is, and then left click, and it's gone. So let me make another example before I continue doing this. I want to remove this one. Hold down Alt, sample somewhere close to it, remove your hand, sample somewhere close to it by left clicking, remove your hand from Alt, and then on the spot layer, click on it, and then it's gone. So somewhere like this, I'm still going to do that. So somewhere close to it like this place, hold down Alt, click, and then just paint over it. If you want the cursor to move with you, this plus sign that normally show anytime I click, you can on this sample. So anytime you sample and click, it keeps moving with your mouse. So I don't want that, but I just want to quickly fix this one right here. So I'm holding down Alt and I'm clicking. I'm just going to remove those that I see. So something like that. I'm going to decrease the size, hold down Alt, and then click. So let's keep on doing so. So I've actually finished fixing the skin texture, and let's check out our before and after. So this is our before, and then this is our after. So you can take close look at the eyes, this rough side of the eyes, and then this side, this one, and then the mouth. It's actually gone just like this. So just a little retouching, and I feel like we need to remove these small spots. So small details actually matters a lot. So something like that. Now we're going to go to the next step, which is the blending of the skin tone. Of course, we know it's already okay compared to the one of before, but let's just quickly blend. You see this side, let's quickly blend it together. So just click on your mixer tool brush and then try and blend the skin together to make it very smooth and uniform. So I recommend doing this, and pay attention to the highlight. Don't actually kill the highlight. So you see that I'm actually avoiding the highlight at times. So just like so, just a little bit. You don't have to do it and make the photo look plastic. So just small, and then you are done with it. So, all right, now we're done fixing the photo with frequency separation. So let's check out our before and after. So these are before, and then this is our after. Before, and then this is our after. You can see all those black skin tones are all gone, and then the skin blemishes are also gone. So we have these smooth skin tones. All right, so this is how I edit little baby's photo with frequency separation. So if you find the video helpful, you can actually like, and if you are not getting notification and you feel like getting notification, hit the notification buttons. For those of you that are new and you feel like, oh, you enjoy the content, you find the content we share helpful, don't forget to subscribe. See you in our next video. Once again, this is ASAS Studio.